Alright guys, welcome to the 6-3 homework help video. We're going to start, as I always do, on the homework side. Today we talked a lot about writing word problems for equations that were already given. One of the reasons this is really important is because of the last two little lessons we've done, which was writing either situation or solution equations for word problems. You've got to be able to do it back and forth to know that you're doing it right and that you really understand. On the homework, it asks you to write a word problem for the question and draw a model to show the situation. The first one asks me to do 2/3 times 3 equals, that does appear to be a C. All right, C. Now remember, you guys get to make this up. So you get to decide what the situation is. In this case, I am making cupcakes, or no, just cakes. Like maybe everything bundt cakes. But I need to make 3 of them for the staff lounge because one cake isn't going to cut it. If I bring cake, all of the teachers are going to want a piece, and I'm going to need at least 3. In order to do this, I'm going to have to multiply something by 3. So, my everything bundt cake recipe asks that I use 2/3 cup of, let's say, powdered sugar in the frosting. And I'm making 3 total bundt cakes. And C is asking, well, how many cups of powdered sugar will I need? So, first things first, let's go ahead and write a word problem for that. And voila, I've written a word problem for it. You'd need to write this on the lines that are on your homework. You could write your own, or you could use this one. But what I wrote is, I need to frost 3 cakes for a party. The recipe calls for 2/3 cup of powdered sugar to frost 1 cake. How much powdered sugar will I need to frost 3 cakes? Let's take a look at this problem and my word problem. I went ahead and said I need to frost 3 cakes. All right, cool. I have included number of cakes for a party. The recipe calls for 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. All right. There is my 2/3. How much powdered sugar will I need to frost 3 cakes? Is right here. So I've gone ahead and I've been able to go ahead and check it and say, yes, I have all of the numbers and the variable included in my word problem, and I've not accidentally included the answer. You do need to solve the problems that you write, but in this case, it's super important that we're not including the answer in our situation or solution equation. Now the next step is to make a model or draw a picture to help describe this. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to draw some pictures. If I know that I need 2/3 cup of powdered sugar for 1 cake, the first thing I need to do is draw a cup and cut it into thirds. I'm going to use a different color. Actually, this is a good moment for my orange that I don't appear to have anymore. Alright, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and color in. There's 1/3, there's 2/3. Okay, that's the amount of powdered sugar I need for 3 cakes. But I know that I'm going to need more than that for 3 cakes. That's my 1 cake. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a couple more empty cups to see how many actual cups I'm going to need. Now I've drawn that first cake, those first 2/3 in green. I'll draw the next one in blue so I can tell the difference. And I'm also going to use up that last cup. It wouldn't make very much sense if I was trying to hurry and frost 3 cakes to measure out 2/3 3 separate times. It makes more sense to actually multiply them together so that I can take big scoops out without having to do the same thing over and over. And I know that each of these blank spaces is worth 1/3. So I have one there, and I need another one here. Okay. And that is 2/3 times 2. I need to keep going now because I've got one more cake to go. Conveniently enough, 2 blank spaces. I can now see that 2/3 times 3 equals 2. So I know that C equals 2 cups of powdered sugar. Just like that.